Here is Gorton. The Cavaliers making the shot. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Out to Sessions. Feeds it to Wall. From deep. The shot will not go. Outside Jefferson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Bradley Beal is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Dudley in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Porter comes in for Markieff Morris. Garrett Temple is checked in for Beal. And it's John Wall in for Sessions. Here's Irving. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Wall, that's good.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Nene. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Irving passes to Love. Rebounded by Dudley.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. J.R. Smith on the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. Taken away by Nene. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Here is Porter. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Nene, the screen, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Well, this
2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now. Shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Here's what's on 2K TV.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal.
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris. Charlie Villanueva is checked in for Cantor, and it's Jordan in for Kent Bazemore. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cole Aldrich is checked in for Plumber. Henson comes in for Davis. Luol Deng is checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Lee subbed in for Willow. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. C.J. McCollum out there with Lee. Then it's Dang, then it's John Henson, and it's Aldrich in at the pivot spot. Manning with him. Lee, this is to McCollum. Kicks to Aldrich. Inside. That's good from Dang on the assist by Aldrich. Dang's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty pass. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Back to Westbrook. It's Jordan on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
And by Villanueva. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Jordan. He dishes it to Villanueva. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Westbrook's got 5.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. Typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Villanueva with the steal. It's Westbrook with the drive. Portland grabs the miss. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
How about the energy defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
There's the dish to Villanueva. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Here's McCollum. Nice D from Durant. So at the end of one quarter. And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove. Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. John Henson's checked in for Plumlee. Aldridge comes in for Davis. Luol Deng is checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Lee. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Deng out there with Cole Aldridge. And it's Henson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Durant, here we go. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Trailblazers trail by 4. Got 4 points in the quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
A 15-footer, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so we ends up.
Stay down. 2 shots.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Karl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a guard.
We shoot around with Karl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kick band. Shooting the ball in a guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. Here's what's on 2K TV now. Carl Anthony Towns. Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now. 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a dart.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit. on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball in the guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball in the guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball in the guard.
We shoot around with Carl Anthony Towns.
Wait a minute.
Mike Wang shares expert tips.
You have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals. And you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now. 2K, I heard you play a little bit. Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is the kingpin. Shooting the ball in
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. Trailing 2-1 in this series, really a huge Game 4 on their home court. If they can't even the series tonight, their hopes of emerging from this series diminish significantly, do they not, Shaq?
They do, Ernie. Pay attention. I'm about to give you a Shaqism. You know what a Shaqism is?
I think I'm about to get one.
A Shaqism is I'm going to say something, and it may sound crazy, like it's not making sense, but you have to go back and analyze what I'm about to say.
Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. A switch here. Jordan's checked in. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right. Right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Davis. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. The drive by Jordan. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. But they get it back. 4 on the shot clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Portland trailing here. Jordan, he's in a shooting guard. Kent Bazemore is out there with Durant. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And they go to the intentional foul.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from...
And so we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after half. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard. For Cantor, Portland also making some changes. Al Farouk Amino, he's checked in for Dan. And Lee subbed in for CJ. And then for Oklahoma City, Dion Waiters checked in for Ibaka. Jordan comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Payne in for Russell. So a close game. Oklahoma City taking this one.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, what was so drastically different about this team's defense?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant. He found his rhythm in the second half, and we are still early in the postseason. There's more.
Well, the team won tonight, but certainly no thanks to you in that effort. Do you feel like you let down the fans with the way you played?
Let down the fans? You serious? But we won the game, man. Won the game. The fans know what I could do. Just because I didn't get it done tonight don't change a thing. Yo, come back and we'll have a more serious talk next time if we actually lose. Next question, please.
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more, this game wouldn't have been so close?
I don't know where you're going with that question. I thought my game was on point and we won, so I don't think any of that really matters anyway. I'll take the W all day long.
Well, it's no secret that you're approaching free agency. Are you going to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
Yo, I'm going to have to refer to my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, on that one. He's your man if you want to talk business stuff like that. All I can say is I'm focused on finishing this season. Doing the best I can with this team. I'll think about all that other stuff when the season's over and me and my girl Yvette are sitting on the beach somewhere in Jamaica. And that's the truth.
I heard you play a little bit. Yeah, I do. Here's what's on 2K TV.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers, they couldn't quite pull it off in Game 4. It was a close one. Now looking to battle back here in Game 5. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need.
Taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Portland. Again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied. We're in Trailblazers. Aminu comes in for Ed Davis. The Thunder also changing it up. Villanueva comes in for Cantor. And it's Jordan in for Serge Ibaka. So the Thunder 5 right now. Jordan in at shooting guard. Durant is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Russell Westbrook.
2K. I heard you play a little bit.
Yeah, I do.
Here's what's on 2K TV now.
This is a kingpin. Shooting the ball like a
NBA 2K, that's like part of my life.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to NBA 2K TV. On today's episode, we vote on the top plays of the week, announce the winning community in last weekend's Rival Day. Scott OG gives you some winning tips. We chat with DJ Khaled and take a trip to Mo.
NBA 2K, that's like part of my life.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to NBA 2K TV. On today's episode, we vote on the top plays of the week, announce the winning community in last weekend's Rival Day. Scott OG gives you some winning tips.
NBA 2K, that's like part of my life.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel and welcome to NBA 2K TV. On today's episode, we vote on the top plays of the week, announce the winning community in last weekend's Rival Day. Scott OG gives you some winning tips. We chat with DJ Khaled and take a trip to MoCap to check out my career scene featuring your My Career players. I like that. Thank you guys for connecting with me in My Career and for submitting your I'm on 2K TV photos and videos. Let's check out some of your 2K TV interviews.
Wave that week, play two.
What's up, guys? I'm Rachel. What's up, guys? I'm here with Spike Lee at MoCap, where we filmed. Nice to officially meet you. Where we filmed the My Career stuff for
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the other hand, you definitely, as a team and as an individual, have to get back into a rhythm. So starting strong after the All-Star break was always crucial for the teams that I played on, and especially for those bubble teams.
Almost game time. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Magic in Orlando. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards, and it's Barnes in at the 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Rose dishes to Gasol. Baseline J on the way. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
How about that sweet-looking stroke from Gasol?
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought, and it's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Rush in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brooks. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Curry against Brooks. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
The numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Atlanta.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect in that game too, guys. I mean, what started as a cold night for a few guys turned into a cold night for just about everybody.
Here is Livingston, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
19 seconds left in the first half. Brooks outside. Four seconds left. They get the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the...
He got it!
Wow!
He caught it!
My goodness. Unreal, Kevin. The degree of difficulty on that one was off the charts.
And so we wrap up the half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. The Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. In the second quarter, they imposed their will on the game and built a 10-point lead at the half. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Curry is playing extremely well. 10 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's Dunleavy in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Golden State's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Curry with another miss.
And sometimes he can hit that deep 3, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
He had a nice open look right there. Gibson's got his first 2 points. It's Curry outside. Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Rose. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Here's Rose. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. Portis, the pass to McDermott. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And Thompson kicks to Curry.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
And he gets it to go. McDermott's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bulls. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
That'll be a 5-second call. Chicago calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .24 seconds left in the game. The 19-foot shot. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Gibson. And again, no good by Chicago. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of here.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Nine seconds left in the fourth. Curry outside, and he gets the bucket.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Dunleavy for 3, and he gets it to go. So we see the Warriors get the win here.
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
I mean, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to put us in good position to win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building.
And And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. We've got Crvena Zvezda, Telekom Belgrade, and the Chicago Bulls. And so here is Crvena Zvezda. There's the dish to Miller. Swiped away. One-on-one fast break. For three, Pippen. And that one's good. Pippen's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Bulls.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
They set the pick. Feeds to Miller. Miller with a screen on Pippen. Lazic loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Rebic. Good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. The three. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Dan Gubich. He's guarded by Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Dan Gubich, guarded by Pippen. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Bulls up 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. We've seen Michael Jordan. Jordan really having a great game.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And so here is Cervenas Vesta following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Chicago making a switch here. McRae's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the Bulls with possession. And here's Jordan outside, and the Bulls another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And so here is Cervenas Vesta, down by 12. And it's Miller penetrating, stolen by Grant.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Screen by Grant. And three from Jordan. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Just when it looked like the third quarter was over, they go and do that. They pin 3 more points on the lead in the cruelest of fashions.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Jordan. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 15. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Cartwright's checked in for Purdue. Grant comes in for Neely. Scottie Pippen's checked in for McRae. And Michael Jordan subbed in for John Paxson. Jordan with the bucket.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And so here is Cervenas Vesta. It's an 18-point game. It's Thompson off the drive. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board. Jacks up a three, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.